I am outside at my apartments, and my reason for coming out here is to get a little bit of sun and some fresh air. But most importantly, my reason for coming out here, I'm doing some introspection, and I'm not only am I doing introspection, I'm wanting answers. I'm hoping for answers to my questions. And so my number one question right now, I have multiples, but the two that are coming to my mind are basically, why have I not succeeded in some of the things that I have attempted? Just so many different things over the years. I want to know why I haven't been successful, why I haven't stuck with them, I guess, long enough, or what have you, whatever it is. And if it's not that it's because I haven't stuck with it, why is it that none of those things ever took off for me in the way that I want them to? My second question is, if it's a matter of purpose, what is it that I'm meant to be doing now in this season in my life? Are the desires that I have in my heart, are they, in alignment? These are the matters on my heart right now. And to be honest, they've been on my heart for a really long time, but I'm asking Spirit right now for assistance again. I've always done that, but I'm asking again. The matters that are in my heart, what I desire, I want to be myself and get paid to be Jude. All the versions of me, Jude Andrea, Naeem Shakam, and whoever else I'm about to be. I am an encourager naturally. I usually come from a place of my own experiences, or from things that the Most High may deposit in my spirit about any given thing, or maybe what I've read and researched, stuff like that. These are the places that I come from. I come from my own transformative experiences, and then I share those things really with whoever will listen. That's why I do things like videos, and Spirit usually always leads me to have real conversations with people too. So it is what it is. I'm hoping that I don't come across the Spirit like I'm complaining, because that is not at all that's not what I'm on. I'm really serious in wanting to figure this out or get in alignment, because everything is attached to it. The way that I feel the success or the lack thereof, it's all attached. And I need the formula. I need the recipe. I need to know. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm outside. That's what I'm thinking about. And I'm at this place again because I have never wanted to work a job, ever. I've never wanted to work. That has never, ever crossed my mind to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get a job. And I might sound crazy. I may sound like I'm in a fantasy world, but that's never been what I wanted to do. I have always known that I wanted to somehow create something from my head, and do that shit. And I, in my opinion, have worked diligently. I have done things like, I've designed so many fucking websites, it's not even funny. And I need to rephrase that. Well, no, that's the right word, design. And let me tell you what I mean by design. I've made websites from templates, but I had to see a certain thing, and I had to, put everything where I wanted it to go. So That's what I mean by design. Not that I'm a web and graphic person where I can build these things from scratch, but you give me something to work with, a template of some sort, and I can put it together. So I've done so many sites just for myself, just for so many different ideas that I've been touched by and attached to. Things that have moved me, things that I'm excited about. I've created websites, and that's just one thing. I remember getting together or trying to get together like a club. It was like a social club with my siblings of girls. I'm such a girl empowerment type person. And so I remember trying to formulate like this, just like a leadership type thing where we encourage each other to be leaders in whatever, way that we wanted to be. No matter what you wanted to do. If you want to work a 9 to 5, okay, what is it that you want to do? How can we encourage you? How can we support you with that? With me, knowing that I want to be a business owner and an entrepreneur and a trailblazer of my own, how can I have support with that? I have wanted to do so many things, had so many ideas. I know I'm like my father with that. My dad was such a visionary. And just like him, all I've ever wanted was for someone to see my vision too with me. And like, I do feel like we wanted other people to assist us with bringing the vision into fruition. And for my dad, I don't think that ever happened for him. Not to the capacity that he desired. He wanted his family. He wanted us all to be together, working together as a unit. And he wanted us to do whatever it was and to create whatever it was that he had in his head. And now with knowing that I am so much like him, I can honestly admit that I have this vision of working for self and being this transformative, like encouraging person. I call myself a coach because we're not here to we can't make people do anything. We can only share our experiences and hopefully certain things that we've learned and things that may have worked for us. Hopefully for certain people that are similar to us, it can work for them too. But if it doesn't, we can maybe help give insight or help them even come up with ways that will work for them, because what worked for me may not work for another person. But I'm down to be in the trenches with people as long as they really trying to work, as long as they're really trying to find these things for themselves. Because that's just the type of person I am for myself. I be asking questions of myself and of my spirit team, and I really want the answers so that I can put shit into perspective, but then not just that, put stuff into action. I am such a person, it's like once I get this idea, I want to start on it, but I don't always have the resources that are necessary. And that's where I kind of look to other people. But I don't know, maybe that's the wrong thing. In retrospect, I also feel like I remember that I used to be an initiator. I would start the shit myself, do whatever I could do myself. And I'm also good at seeing where and how other people can play a role in my shit too. I've been able to, I don't know how that is, I don't know where that shit comes from, but I'm able to see how other people can play a role in what it is that I'm trying to do, like their skills, their strengths, how it could benefit the vision. But anyway, I'm grateful. even right now for this very moment. Not being in a place that I feel like I want to be. I feel uneasy. I feel like my soul is not really at rest. I'm not really content with where I am right now. But like I was saying, I do remember that I started off by sharing I've never wanted to work a job. And the reason why I'm back at this place asking these questions again and in need of some serious direction and answers is because I did take on a job. I did start working against myself. I'm working because in this life you do have to have money to get what you want. The place that I currently live, I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to stay here. Like, I never wanted to stay here. It has been a stepping stone, and I don't want to come off as ungrateful because I am grateful. But I know this is not my shit. This is not my energy. This is not what I really want. This is not my this isn't my scene, So I took this job kind of hoping to, do something different since, hey, Jude, you haven't yet been successful at opening a business and maintaining that shit. You haven't had success in the way that you want to on a larger, more residual scale with even your spiritual business and practices. So this probably is what you need to do right now. And then I get sick. Just naturally, organically happens. I get sick, miss multiple days. On top of me getting sick, then my baby, my beautiful baby, she's not sick, but she's teething. And she couldn't go to daycare. And the type of work I do, that if I'm going to do some work that I enjoy doing, customer service and working from home, you got to have childcare. So I'm forced to, I got a little bit of help a few days, But mostly it's been having to be that she's here with me. So then I'm like, freak. Well, this isn't going to look good, right? But I can't lie to y'all. Deep in my heart, I don't give a fuck about that job. It's terrible. Let me tell you the only reason I care. I only care because I need a paycheck. I want money, and I need the money to get to my next place. But at the core of me, I do not care about this job. And it's about, like, for me, my baby. Making sure that she's cared for, making sure that she knows how I feel about her, making sure that she feels comforted while in an uncomfortable position. That's important to me. That's significant to me. And of course, because I don't have childcare, and I'm that's who I am. I'm childcare. So now my job is on the line again. It was in my dreams that they're gonna tell me, something. Like, I should truly consider looking for another job, but really, guys, I don't want another job. I don't. I want to be walking in my purpose and in my call so heavy and so tough that it literally, like the metaphor or the imagery of the Red Sea being parted for the children of Israel, and they got to walk across to their freedom. Like that's what I want for myself, proverbially. That's how I want roads and doors to open for me so that Jude can do and be exactly who she is and who she's meant to be. That's what I want. That's what I desire. And so that it can open up the doors for me, that's going to cause me to go ahead and go into the place that I want to live. Being around the atmosphere and the energy that I desire to be. And not only that, so I can brag about it, not for being conceited, but brag about it so that others who feel like me, others who are legit in the same energy that I am in, can know that it is possible that they can have it too. That their proverbial Red Sea can be parted too. And that they can walk away from the energy of bondage that they may feel, whatever it may be. That's what I desire to do. So I am asking my spirit team today for so much clarity, for so much direction and guidance right now, that I can have a blueprint that I can get up each and every day and follow and be certain that this is where I'm supposed to be. You know what I mean? Be certain that this is what I'm meant to be doing. And not only that I start to do it, but that the doors open as they are meant and the doors close that are meant. I speak this into the atmosphere now, and I believe that it's going to happen. I need it to happen. I know it will happen. I want it and desire it. Always have. I'm being honest about the shit. I don't want to work a job, and I don't want to lie. I don't want to fit status quo. I don't want to appease anybody. But my soul needs to be free. My soul needs to be who she is meant to be here. That is where my power resides. I don't want to play small. And I'm not saying that just having a job means playing small, but I know that for me, that's not it. So I'm doing something that's not for me, and it's making me feel small. So it is what it is. I thank Spirit for this opportunity. I thank Spirit for this time. I thank Spirit for this, and I believe that exactly what I'm in need of, the opportunity, if it means an opportunity, or whatever perspective and shift that I need to have, whatever epiphany, Ace of Swords moment I need to have, it's coming. So that your girl can move in excellence, so that your girl can move with precision and focus and determination and execute that which I am meant to execute. And have the proof of power that is the evidence of the lifestyle that Jude, Andrea, Ivy, that Naeem, Shakam, Yashara wants to live and lead. So be it, and so shall it be. And not only that, before I end it, I call this same energy, and I use this same energy for anybody else who feels exactly like me. For anybody else that feels exactly like me, I call this forth for you as well. Yeah, so be it, and so shall it be. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all works together to bring harmony and balance first within ourselves and then within our world. Bye.